Okay, so now I wanted to talk about something here real quick. Somebody mentioned this, I think it was Jed Stillwell, and there was another couple of people that had brought this to my, well, he didn't bring it to my attention, I knew about it, but that had brought it up, okay? Yeah, I think Kambosos is going to end up fighting Lomachenko next, bro. I do. I could be wrong. It's not like making a fight prediction. Nothing's set in stone. We're just a couple days away from Kambosos becoming unified lightweight champion of the world, right? But I think he's going to end up fighting Lomachenko next, people. I do. And I don't give a fuck whether you want the undisputed fight or not, because I'm going to tell you why that you're going to probably wind up with the Lomachenko fight, man. Because not only is he, unless the rankings might have changed due to the upset that we saw on Saturday, but going into that fight, Loma was the #1 contender in the WBC and the WBO. So if he wins against Kamei, people, you got to give him a shot, first of all. But here's the real reason why you're going to end up with Kambosos and Loma, in my opinion, over Kambosos and Haney. Okay, now I'm gonna give it to you like DiCaprio did in Departed. Whatever's going on in that limited fucking brain of yours, I am not gonna hurt you. Just listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? One simple reason why Lomachenko's going to end up fighting Kambosos before Devin Haney does. Devin Haney doesn't want to leave the country. That simple. Kambosos already said that if Haney wants to fight him, he's got to come to Australia. What are Lomachenko and Usyk known for doing, people? Fighting on the road. Now, I'm not going to tell you who I think would win that fight. I already have my mind made up as to who I think would win that fight. But I'm not going to tell you, just in case it gets made. And I'm not going to say shit. No, it very well might end up being Haney. But if Emperor George is genuine about saying, I want to fight Haney in Australia, I can't come over to America, won all the titles. If you want to fight me, you got to come over there, which is perfectly fair. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sorry, my bad. I had something that stuck in my tooth. Excuse me. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. But, again, Haney's going to be saying, yeah, bro, you got to come to Vegas, dog, or you got to come to fucking L.A., or what. Meanwhile, Lomachenko's going to go, ding, 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 pick me, George. I'll fight on the road. I don't give a shit. It's that simple. You see where I'm going? Now, I'll give you another reason why Lomachenko and Kambosos are going to end up fighting before Haney does. Those two boys are gangsters and Haney is not. Okay? They don't give a fuck. Here. And I don't like speaking for other people, but I know this from what I've heard from both dudes. They don't give a shit about the promotion. They don't give a shit about who's getting the cut of the money. They are there for legacy. To have both Lomachenko and Kambosos both, okay? They are both there for legacy. Obviously, they want to make money in the process, but that's not their sole purpose for that boxing lifestyle. They want their names to echo through the generations, people. They're not going to make gripe like Haney's going to do. He's going to gripe about where it should be held, or his cut of the money, and all this other horse shit. Lomachenko's going to be like, I don't care. I'll fight him on the road. I'll take the less of the money. Whatever. If it's 50-50, whatever. I'll do it. That's why Lomachenko's going to end up with the Kambosos fight before Devin Haney's bitch ass does. And I don't want to hear any other names either. I don't want to hear Ryan, because Ryan's not a fighter. I don't consider him a fighter. And Tank Davis doesn't fight anybody. So, yeah, I think Kambosos is going to take a nice couple of months off. And again, I think Lomachenko's going to have not an extremely difficult fight with Richard Commey, but a semi-difficult one. This isn't going to be an Anthony Carolla night or a Rigondeaux night for Lomachenko. Let's just put it that way. It'll be more along the lines of how he looked against Pedraza. Okay? That's what I think. And after that, well, considering he's already the #1 contender in 2 of the sanctioning bodies as it stands right now, and we know Haney's not going to answer the call to war. George lives for war. Lomachenko lives for war. People, I'm telling you, man, and I can feel the blood rushing to my balls as I'm talking to you right now at just the idea of having that fucking fight. Because, man, there will be a whole lot of skills on display in that boxing ring should Lomachenko and Kambosos end up getting in there with one another, people. And like I said, man, Haney's gonna, I'm telling you, people, Haney's gonna bitch about where the fight should happen at. He's gonna bitch about his cut of the money. He's gonna do all that sucker-ass Floyd Mayweather type of shit where the Greek and the Ukrainian, the gangsters, the real gangsters, not the American, not the soft little American, is going to bitch and cry and complain. Okay? So, I want to see what happens with Lomachenko. I don't want to get, again, I don't like looking too far down the head in the road. But something in the back of my mind, whether it happens next or not, is telling me you're going to get Kambosos and Loma at some point. And that's, I mean, to me, that's like, okay, it's a Pacquiao protege versus one of the best pound-for-pound fighters of the last 8 years or so, right? And to me, that's just so, and like I say, in my personal opinion, I think Haney's going to pull a bunch of sucker-ass shit. He's going to cry. And George already said, and he has every right in the book to do this, considering he just came to America, took Teofimo's belts, and took his all. He has every right in the world to do that. Fuck you. You want to fight me? You got to come to Australia. So, yeah, man. I think you're going to wind up with the Kambosos-Loma fight before you end up with the Kambosos-Haney fight. Because, you know, Teofimo's out of the picture now. He already said whenever he gets back, which ain't going to be for a year, he's going to be at 140. And my guess is Haney's probably going to be moving to 140 sooner rather than later. So when you factor all those things in that I'm telling you, Haney's going to bitch. He's not going to want to leave the West Coast. Never mind leave America. He's either, if it ain't in Vegas or Cali, he ain't going to want to fight. He's going to bitch about the money. He's going to bitch about everything. Where Lomachenko, like Usyk, the fucking road warrior, is going to go ding, 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 ding. I'll do it. Not as stupid as I look, am I, people? No. And rightfully so, too. They're the 2 best lightweights in the world. George Kambosos and Vasily Lomachenko. Not these little Amero bums that you dudes are hyping up. As usual. Again, like I always tell you boys, man, the authentic always recognizes the authentic, people. Pure and simple. That being said, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell notification, and God bless you all. Salute.